Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Minnesota Twins.
So just about set. And starting this one, David Festa. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count. That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's Brandon Lau. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch inside. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. No outs. Runner on second. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Buxton makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jonathan Aranda.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Lowe stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the air, right field, Wallner brings it in, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepio. What do we have on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Byron Buxton leading things off and takes a strike. Check swing called strike. That is strike two. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. One out, base is empty. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One down. Willie Castro now at the plate. Runner on the go. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a rip to short. but he's there for the third out. One left for Minnesota. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Festa back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Next one off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
There's a strike. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Next to hit, Jake Mangum. Fastball is outside. Second inning here, no score. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
One down, base is empty. And a ground ball to first. France steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, number 14, Chandler Simpson.
Here's the center fielder. That one misses, and that is ball one. Two out, space is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bader should have it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Ty France. First pitch, not close. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And there's a ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him! And one away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Royce Lewis. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
No strike.
And the pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now all even up. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. That one is hammered right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Back at target field, and the batter now, Matt Thaiss.
Matt
Thaiss, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. This one in the air, right field. Wallner in position. 1 down.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Taylor.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Taylor Walls. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. The shortstop takes the ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Top of the zone for a called strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Fouled off left side. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a swing and a miss, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now the Twins catcher, Christian Vasquez. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And ball 1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Line, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Byron Buxton, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run. Hard hit down the line and left. It's a ball. He rocketed that one out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and now they're out front. It's 2-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Trevor Larnach. That one fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far.
Willie Castro.
Tap foul at the plate. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Comebacker to the mound. 2 down.
Out.
Now batting, shortstop Brooks Lee.
Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Clips the corner, 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Yandy Diaz. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Cody Funderburk warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa also getting ready. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. David Festa will depart, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher now, Cody Funderburk.
Number 53.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
No outs, runner at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. He's 0 for 1. close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Junior
Caminero struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner takes off. Late swing fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Now the left fielder, Jake Mangum, grounded out his first time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
That one missed. Goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1. Bottom 4, and now for the Twins, Ty France. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Joe Rock warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well. That's outside. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now
that was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Wallner stands in now and watches strike 1. That's too low. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Now batting, the third baseman, Royce.
So a man at first.
Lewis.
Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. There's a strike. Wallner over at first with 1 away. That one out to right. Lowe has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
So here's Bader now. Flied to right his first time. Hard hit right side. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And Bader is set down. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4. It's the Twins 2, the Rays 1.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
Twins.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Justin Topa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Simpson.
Number 14 up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Rays, Matt Thaiss. Hit slowly on the ground. And a foul ball. And he swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that is out of play. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Runner takes off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Rays down by a run. And that's down and away.
That's a really good take.
Taylor Walls in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Runner on first and one down for him. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
In for a strike, 0-1.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
1-1.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner on the go. Line to right, and this one could be extra bases. Runner around third. He'll score, and the Rays tie the game. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He is struck out, and he is walked. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. On the ground to the left. Dives and keeps it on the infield. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Topa departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Twins,
bump, Cole Sands.
Number
He's been
44.
so good against lefties.
Cole Sands.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Lau at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fought off foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Yandy Diaz now. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Morel on second. Low at first. 2 out of the inning. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1-2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside. First and second, 2 down. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that one
down.
Cutting but missing down low. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. A swing and a soft liner. And foul ball. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Castro right there to make the grab. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joe Rock.
Now pitching.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jose Caballero. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. And now it's Christian Vasquez. Singled and scored his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Twins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Back to the top of the order now. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That misses off the outside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
First and second, no outs. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. First and second here, no outs. And fouled off. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one catches the zone and a full count now. Battling here as he fouls it away. No outs, runners at first and second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Ground ball, could be 2. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Boog, that's a good at-bat simply because they found a way to move both runners up a base. Now they're in a really good spot with 2 runners in scoring position.
And now Willie Castro. Golden opportunity right here. And ball 1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Here's a rocket out to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit.
Well, they have to believe they can finish this comeback now. Time's running out, but they're in striking distance.
Up the middle, Caballero tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Rays 4 and the Twins 3.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Twins.
and they make a change to start
Number
the 6th.
54.
The new pitcher, Danny Coulombe.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Well, 1-run game. Junior Caminero digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Wallner hauls it in, and there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the
Now
ball game.
The left fielder, Jake.
Here's the left
Mangum.
fielder, Jake Mangum. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. On to France. Out. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chandler Simpson.
And now the center fielder.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Trying to bunt his way on. Castro. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
There goes the runner. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the air, left side. He's got it, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rays 4 and the Twins 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Pete Fairbanks.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Yeah, the batter now, Ty France. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So up next, Matt Wallner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So it's their last chance in this one. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 2. Fairbanks is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.